Hello. Well, hold on. Hello. Welcome to Memento Vivere with Manny Rico. I have that Dua Lipa elliptical illusion, optical illusion. Wait. Ooh, what you doing? What's it called? Radical optimism. Radical optimism. Okay, I was not aware that people were hating on this album, mainly because, it's I genuinely feel like it's not that serious if someone does not like your faves new stuff. Like no shade, but I feel like art is meant to be like disliked and loved and liked and hated. Like I've never, I don't know, like I feel like all the artists that like everyone's like, oh my god, yeah, I love. It's like, where are they now? Where are they now? So it's kind of like Dua Lipa can slay. Dua Lipa can mother. Dua Lipa can go to, the abortion clinic and get, and a mother abortion. A mother abortion. Like, Dua can do that. And did. And has. And will. Past, present, and future. But I do understand how it kind of is like, girl. Like, what's new? Like, what's new, But, like, what is new? Let me tell you. Let me convince you as to why someone, one of my oomps said radical floptimism. Oh! It was John. I need to tag him because I know that they will, like, when I go to New York, they're going to, like, destroy me if I don't. But I love him. Literally, like, we're like oomfies for oomps. We're oomfies for life. And I don't know if he knows that, but I know that. So he goes, all this crowd for radical floptimism, go girl, give us nothing. Because he lives in New York. And so she's like performing there. I think it's hilarious. I need to text him. I need to see if he actually doesn't like it or if he's just like, she's performing bad. I don't know. Anyways, so I'm going to give you my top 4. I wrote them down, hold on. I love, okay, Houdini, it grew on me so bad, like, I love Watch Me and I Go, Houdini, honestly, Watch Me and I Go, because I will go, bye, mwah, good night, mwah, like, I'm sorry, when this comes on, stand up. It's beautiful. Also, I never showed you who I had over here. So I was in the mountains this weekend to get my optical illusion, radical floptimism, suntan or sunburn. Also have coffee, and it's like, I'm not gonna sleep tonight. But anyways, so I was in the mountains because we got new ATVs and like it was just like, let's go, like we need to go camping, like it's like we need to like, I'm a mountain boy through and through. Like I've the more that I grow, the more that I come to terms with stuff that's in my heart, and so the mountains is one of them. I'm a mountain boy. Like I need to touch nature. I need to touch rocks. Like I'm sorry, like, I'm starting like a pick-me. Girl, I like the mountains, I think it's beautiful, I think it's amazing, I think it's really nice to be in nature. You just like, watch me and I go. Like, watch me and I go to the mountains. So, I have these rocks that I thought were very beautiful. I don't know, I think, I just love rocks. I love a good rock. So, grab it. Grab it. I know we're kind of stealing from, the land, but that's that's how it works, I suppose, in this current time of, you know, with colonization and like Cinco de Mayo. By the way, Cinco de Mayo is today, and I don't know if it's because of that my parents believe that, you know, the world is not real and it's going to end and Jesus is going to come. I don't know if it's part of my ignorance, or I don't know if it's because I grew up in a white neighborhood and they never taught me about other than, you know, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. Like, I do not know what Cinco de Mayo even is, and I'm Mexican. I don't think it's a real holiday. So we're going to figure that out right now. Because we're not going to be stuck in ignorance. What is Cinco de Mayo? Real. Like, don't give me the whitewashed version. Give me the real. Okay. Recognizes Mexico's victory over the Second French Empire led by Napoleon II at the Battle of Puebla in 1862. What is the true story? Cinco de Mayo marks the anniversary of the 1862 victory by Mexican troops over invading French forces at the Battle of Puebla. The triumph over the better equipped and more numerous French troops witnessed the numerous emotional boast by the Mexican soldiers led by Jen. Yeah, so only Puebla celebrates this because it was low-key their battle. I feel like maybe America just like was like, hey girl, like let me capitalize off of you. Let me make gay little monkey and the Apple Store costumes, but instead let's just, you know, Cinco de Mayo. Like, let me sell you costumes of Cinco de Mayo. Let me, like, come on. They're like, come on, Beaner, give me your culture. Come on, let me. I can say it because I'm Mexican. Zone. Anyway, so back to music that I've been listening to. So speaking of colonizers, the Marias. Oh my God. Okay, so this summer, I need to tell you what this summer is going to be like. I need to tell you how I'm feeling about this summer. Like, I'm getting chills. So it's jorts. What are those shoes called? Right? Merrell. Those ugly dad shoes. Season. Like, and Marias. It's just beautiful. And I know there is a lot of hate going on in the world right now. We need to free Palestine. We need to do whatever we can. But speaking of, like, you know, colonizers right now, okay, the Marias, this song, okay. Wait, no, this one. Low-key, like, I've lost my mind. Like, I've lost my mind. Like, I relate to these lyrics, like, so bad. Like, I don't know if you feel this way, but I genuinely feel like I got so drained and, like, just from my energy from this past, like, moon and cycle and retrograde and, you know, Jupiter. I have just been like, I've lost my mind. Like, I genuinely cannot hold my hand. I genuinely cannot, like, human for like 20 seconds max. I'm finally, you know, feeling better because I was in the mountains and I touched rocks. And I touched nature, and I was off my phone for a hot, 3 days, and I was with my family, and it was just like really re-energizing, and it was just like really nice because I was every second that I got, and it was just beautiful, and it really recharged me, which is why I love the mountains as well. It's like my favorite form of rechargement. Is rechargement a word? It's my favorite form of getting recharged. And so sometimes, like, my brain will not be able to speak in English nor Spanish because I speak 2 languages. And I want to speak my third, and I'm debating whether French, because bonjour, je m'appelle Manny, je suis du Denver. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I'm like, what language do I want to learn next? And like, the easiest would probably be either Italian or French. So between those two. But if I want to go crazy, I want to speak Portuguese. Me. Personally, I want to speak that. Because of Brazil. Wait, they speak Portuguese, right? I'm not... What language do they speak in Brazil? Portuguese, period. I don't know if it's my ignorance or if my parents, mentality that the earth is ending, but we got there, and I know it's Portuguese because of the colonization. The slaves from Africa, literally 90% of them went to Brazil. Like, that's... Yesterday, at the campfire, I was talking to my friend. Okay, so there's my sister's friend has a daughter, and we're roughly the same age, and she's always trying to, like, hook us up. And I'm like, girl. Like, me and her kiki down. Like, me and her are like we're busty. Like, we're twins. Like, we're doing Zumba. We literally did karaoke with my sister. We were singing Shakira. We were singing Alejandra Guzman. Talking about Mexican pride. Alejandra Guzman. Get into her. Alejandra. Eternamente. Wait, that's not. I said el amor. Here, let me play the song because Alejandra Guzman is probably one of the most iconic Mexican singers, mainly because of her voice, mainly because of her raspiness, mainly because of her, like, she was like, I'm not saying she was the Madonna, but I'm saying she in 1993, early 90s, she was just this amazing woman who, like, just did what she wanted and was, like, one of the first people. She was like the Jojo Siwa. You know how Jojo Siwa did this whole, like, reinventing of, like, music? That's a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke. Alejandra Guzman is just, like, this really amazing artist. She is a Nepo baby. But Mexico is filled with Nepo babies, so no shade. Like, get over it, low key. It's okay with Mexicans. Like, girl, we're brown. Like, we have to work 10 times harder. Anyways. But look, so this song, hold on. Sorry. She has so many good songs, but I can't think of one. Like, literally Selma from The Simpsons. Like, that is her voice, And so I'm just like, wow. Like, it's beautiful. Wait, my camera's about to die. Hold on. Oh my god. No! Don't die! Okay, hi. After being rudely interrupted by my dead camera battery, we are back. Okay, what was I talking about? I was talking about Alejandra Guzman and how she was this crazy pioneer. I was realizing that I was reading... Wait, no, where is she? Over there. Oh, over there. I took a book with me because I've been reading. Yay! I've been reading, and I try to read The Bell Jar, and every time I would open it, I would take a nap. Like, I would just fall asleep. Like, I was reading it on the deck on Friday. Friday at like 10 a.m. The sun was out. It was very nice, and we were just on the deck, and I was like reading it, and then I fell asleep. And then yesterday, I fell asleep again, and I was just like, okay, maybe it's the curse. Maybe it's the curse. Maybe you're not supposed to read this book. But I really want to read this book. Like, that book is on my list, and I know we're not supporting her, but I want to get into her. Something else that I want to get into her is texting my friends back. So being in the mountains and, like, being with myself and my thoughts, and, like, because usually I don't take my friends with me. It's usually always just a family trip. And my family, they low-key, like, they get me. Like, they genuinely get me. Like, I did not leave on, trigger warning, blood, or, a scratch. I flipped over in the ATVs, and it was actually really scary because we were on a roundabout, and it was, like, sandish, and I was turning, and my niece was coming this way, so I turned, and, like, the wheels got caught in the sand and went, I was like, oh, and I landed like this, but luckily, it's not, it's like a little bit sore, but it's not crazy bad. Like I'm still waking up tomorrow to work out. Like, oh, okay. So I, I'm like building my mind back up again, like after a lot of like being drained is just like, dear Lord, like, come on, like, give me a break. So you really do have to like start, working and chipping away at your like mind to like, work on it because you just developed a lot of either bad habits or you just developed a lot of like, things you're not proud of. And so working on that day by day has been something that I've been like struggling but also working on. So it's really important to do so. For me personally, I love, searching within. Like a lot of people don't search within. I love searching within. I love searching within myself. I think it's very important for me. But I also think I've been learning how to also not do that. Like maybe don't like hold my hand and don't search within. Like sometimes you don't need to. Like sometimes you just need to exist and you just need to, be there. And then suddenly you get this like sense of like of life in you. I got that last week when I got deja vu. And I got that this week when I was outside with my family and we were just riding the ATVs. Like the wind was blowing and it was sunny and I was listening to the Marias, Dua Lipa. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Speaking of Mexican pride, my favorite Mexican artist is Becky G. Like, I love her. And you may know her by Shower, but I know her by like De Madrugada. Baile con mi ex y se sintió. So she's going through this whole new, not new, but like she's doing this new genre for her that is Mexicano, like like this, and it's amazing. And you have to watch I think it's either the AMAs or the Latin AMA, something Latin. One of her recent performances of this song Mercedes. And she does the song, but actually before she was fighting with this other Mexican legendary artist named Thalia. She's like an actress singer, but she's not like a singer. She's like a singer. Like she's like a wow, that's Thalia singer. Like because she's known for acting, but she went into like singing. But she's like not of me. Like she's not for me. And I think she's more iconic to like my previous generation because I know my sisters love her because they've seen her act. Maybe that's why. But she doesn't do it for me. Like she's very like give us nothing, but iconic and I love her. Like iconic and I love her. But sometimes you have to recognize, but she was fighting with Becky G when they were hosting because Becky G was hosting, but they were presenting someone and there were two other like little co-hosts, I believe. But one of them was wearing a dress that looked kind of like Thalia's. And so Thalia was kind of like being like, take it off, girl. And Becky G was like defending her Latina sister. And I don't know. I think it's like really, I believe, a lot of people are like, respect your elders, like no matter what. To be honest, like yes and no. Like I'm not going to allow anyone to step over me. And like, if I'm not doing anything that's hurting someone else, girl, who are you to tell me what to do? Like, who are... Please, like, why are you going to, like... I don't know. I am not someone to shy away from, like, saying what I think or, like, like, defending myself. I think it's very important, and I think it's something that I always try to teach my nephews and nieces that, like, no matter how old the other person is, if you're still in the right, then you're in the right and stand your ground because... You should not let anyone talk over you or like try to feel like they're above you, but you should also not be making other people feel like you're above them. You should treat everyone nicely. You should treat everyone, be very, how can I make this person's life better in the instance that we're together? And you should never make someone feel like you're superior because we are one. Like you and me, we are together. But once you start acting like we're not, like, girl, like we're literally the universe experiencing human form. Like, what do you mean like we're not together? Like, why are you trying to be rude towards me? Like, why are you trying to act mean, or why are you trying to be mean towards me? Like, that's insane. Anyways, as I was saying, Becky G, my favorite artist. So you have to see this performance because So it's a collaboration, and while the other guy's singing, she's not there, and then she comes out in like the most iconic entrance ever, and I'm like, okay, honestly, like she really, really mothered. She went to the mother abortion, like she really, really, really mothered, and like it was just so good. Like it was just so amazing, and it was like in your face, kind of, you know, and I love that. I hope I don't get copyrighted. I'm so sorry. Wait, I got in trouble for this. I'm sorry. So it's like a long like break, right? And they're just performing. I don't. I'm sorry. This. I just love her. Like I just love her. And she released two albums back to back, and one of them was like poppy and like not poppy, but like I wouldn't even say poppy. It was like Latino like perreo album, and then other one was like música mexicana, like trumpets and like band, and it was mwah, marvelous. But she's also an actress. Like she was literally in Power Rangers. She was literally in she's in a lot of movies. Anyways, as I was saying, so when you're searching within in the mountains, as I do, as one does, you search within in the mountains in nature, you collect rocks, you know, you breathe in, you breathe out, you look at star constellations, you know, you do whatever it is that you, for your mind, for your soul. Break my soul. Oh, while I was writing the ATVs, I had this thing where I was like, a lot of singles from albums like Beyonce's like Break My Soul or like Texas Hold'em or Dua Lipa's Houdini, a lot of them are like really annoying like right as they come out, and like I don't love them right as they come out. I'm like, they're so overplayed, it's after it starts like kind of like, you know, and I'm like because honestly like there's a tornado in the city. I love that album. Like that album is so amazing. It's one of my new favorite like Rain albums. Also Casey Musgraves is a really good Rain album. But anyways, Break My Soul also was like, I got really tired like the first like week of it, but then now I'm like it's just amazing. Like it's just really good. I just love Beyonce. Anyways, so I was saying, I have this insane habit of sometimes ghosting people, and not to like never talk to them again. No, I just don't talk. I just don't talk back. I just, even if I get called, I don't answer. If I get texted, I don't like. It's a really bad habit, and it's a really bad thing that I have that I don't enjoy about myself. I know that's not a way to speak to myself, and I know that's not healthy for me, but it's how I feel, and it's how I feel right now, and what I, thought of when I was searching within. I think it's because I have a sense of like abandonment, and I have this sense of like I bore people. So I sometimes like step away because I'm like, I don't want to like talk to you so much because you're going to get bored of me, because I find myself a boring person. I believe I'm a boring person. I sometimes is also like a form of insecurity where like a lot of like things that I want, I haven't achieved yet, which I'm getting there, but it's like I'm sometimes like I don't know what to tell you when you're like, hey, how have you, like what are you doing, or like how have you been, or like what have you been doing? I don't know what to tell you. And so instead of being like, LOL, I don't know what to tell you, I just ghost. Watch me and I go. Oh my god, also These Walls was also one of my favorite songs. These Walls, it was like, if these walls could talk, they would say, like some, I don't know, just listen to it, it's really good. But as I was saying, ghosting it's a bad habit, and it's something that I don't love about myself, but it's something that I need to like embrace, and I need to like flip around and like use it for good, because I know I'm capable of doing that. But it's kind of like sad of how many people I've actually pushed from me that I love, and that I know that, it was just a time of where I needed my own space and I needed to get my mind. And I have a lot of those moments. And I don't know if it's like, is this a form of like a disorder, of mental disorder? And like, I can just get pills for? I don't think so. I think it's just a habit. I think it's just something that someone just, there's personality traits that, oh yeah, like Manny does that. Like Manny will just, go by himself and be alone, and like he'll come back and he'll talk when he wants to and stuff like that. And like I love that because my family, they know that. When I was camping, they know that I would just be by myself on the ATVs, or I would be on the deck, or I would be just sitting on the chair, in the middle of the grass reading my book. Like they know that I am like that. But I sometimes fear that new people that come in my life, or new people that I meet, they don't know that, and they take it as like oh, he's just ghosting me, he does not like appreciate me, or like he does not want to talk to me, which I do. I really do. I just have this bad habit of like not feeling enough and not feeling like I have anything to offer. And I don't know why. I think it's just like a form of imposter. I don't know. And it's something that I am always trying to figure out. And like I've tried to talk to therapists about this, but like they don't really understand it, and like they don't get it. And I'm just like, girl, like I don't know why I just don't talk to someone for like 2 weeks straight. Like, and I feel like it's so common though, because it's I don't think I'm the only one doing this. I don't think so. I genuinely don't think so. And it's so hard to like, I have just started texting people back. It takes me like one person a week. I know it sounds so pathetic, and I know it sounds so like, girl, come on. I'm sorry. I'm happy that you can text people back right away. Listen, hold my hand. I'm so happy for you. But just as I'm holding yours, you have to hold mine. And although you don't have to walk me through, simple communication skills, that is not your job. And I fully understand that my consequences have actions, and or my actions have consequences. And so I fully understand when people don't talk to me back. I totally get it. And it's so sad, and it sucks, and it's my fault, I know. But if I can't force you in my mind to see what I'm thinking. So I think like, just be patient with me, but it's also not your job, and I also get it. And it's also like I have to figure my stuff out. So I totally understand. So it's kind of like I love, because my friends, they know this about me. My friends, they love me about that. They love me no matter what. And so my friends, they get it. But I genuinely know that this habit will not allow me to create new friendships. And I think this all stems back to when I got homeschooled. This all stems back to when I got stripped away from my communication to all of my friends in high school, that I lost all of my communication skills, and I lost, the like holding on to someone, and like actually like having a connection to someone. I kind of lost that. Like I kind of lost the importance of a friendship. And it's something that I've been relearning since this year. And it's something that I've been relearning for a while now. And it's so hard because it's a constant battle within you. So it's like no one can make you like, I feel like whenever someone is like pestering me and like texting me more, or like calling me more, I stray away, because I'm like, no, like no, like no. That's my biggest fear, is like when people start texting me, I'm like, I don't know. It's just so weird. Anyways, reaching out. Whoever's there will be there, and appreciate the people who are there. Try to like, I don't know. It's so hard for me like to like just reach back whenever you can, whenever you feel mentally ready, and I promise you the people who are meant to be there will be there. And I guess just be patient with yourself. Just be patient with yourself, and give you grace, and understand that your mind is different, and understand that you are different, and understand that every single human being is different, and you can't all be the same way. And just, take it day by day, breath by breath, person by person, text them back once. Anyways, I love you. Please be safe. Please be patient with yourself. Mwah.